Hello, welcome to Yoga with Sandra. I'm excited to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining me. We're just going to drop right in and get started. So grounding into your sit bones, lifting up through the staircase of the spine. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to rotate the head around. Find what feels good here for your body in this moment. And we're going to inhale, take the arms out nice and wide. Big reach, big breath. And exhale, bring the palms together. Press those palms together, like really push energy into your hands. Press, press, press. Lift your pelvic floor. Draw your navel in. Lots of energy in this seat. And then inhale, reach out. And exhale, press it in. Press, press, press. Elbows out wide. Energy pressing into all your fingers. Push them together. Engaging your shoulders. And then inhale, open out. And exhale, squeeze in one more time. Really press. And we'll take those hands up, reach for the sky, look up, and exhale, float the fingertips down. Nice work. Take your left hand to the mat, take your right arm up, reach up, up, up towards the sky. Maybe look up at the hand. Feel all this length through the shoulder, through the rib cage, all the way through your side body. Big reach, big stretch, and then tilt over. And don't lift your right sit bone off the mat. Keep it down. And find all the length you can through your side. Inhale, reach those fingers even further, maybe wiggle them, big reach, 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 and we'll come back up to center. Then inhale, take your left arm, reach for the sky. Feel that length, feel that space. Inhale, lift, and exhale, tilt over. Don't lift your left hip. Left sit bone stays glued to the mat, just finding all the space from the hip point through the rib cage, through the shoulder, all the way out to the fingers. Inhale, wiggle those fingers, reach longer, and exhale, come back to center. Nice. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, as they come down, we'll make our way to all fours. Take your time getting there. Knees under hips. Wrists under shoulders. Spread your fingers out nice and wide like starfish. Drop your belly, look forward, cow pose. Pull the shoulders back away from the ears. Lift your tailbone up. And then exhale, cat pose. Spread your shoulder blades out wide. Press into your fingers, pressing away from your mat. Dropping your tailbone down. Pressing into the tops of your feet. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And inhale, tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift your knees. Hover, hovering table. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down, hips come back. Shift forward to table. Lift the knees, hover. Not too high, just a couple of inches off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down, hips come back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lift those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, hips back. Couple more times. Here we go. Shift forward. Lift the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, hips back. One more. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale as you lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, hips back. Good. Rock your feet a little side to side. Stretching through your toes, stretching through the arches. And we'll come back forward. We're going to walk the hands forward. Peel the tailbone up, up, up. Find your downward facing dog. Anchor down to the heels. So heels don't need to touch, but you're energetically reaching them towards the mat. Pressing away from your mat, pressing your chest towards your thighs. Tailbone lifts up, up, up. Straight back. Knees can be bent as generously as you like, but you want a straight back. All right, inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze it in and step it up outside the right hand. Outside. So we're in a lizard. Toes can turn out to the edge of the mat. Spike that left heel back. Reach the crown forward. Lots of length from crown to heel. Navel in. Nice. Pressing into your hands. Lift your hips. Slide that foot back and up. Three-legged dog. And release it down. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose or to tricep. Inhale, lift. And step it up outside that left hand. Find that lizard on this side, spiking that right heel back. Reaching the crown forward. Lots of length, crown to heel. Reach, reach, reach. And then we'll lift those hips up, slide that foot back, three-legged dog, and relax it down. Bend the knees a lot, look forward. Take a walk to the front of the mat, forward fold. Relax the head down. Maybe take hold of opposite elbows with opposite hands, sway a little side to side. And relax those hands down. Walk the feet out all the way to the edges of the mat so you're in a nice wide-legged forward fold. Not that wide, but bigger than hip distance. Relax the head down. We'll walk the hands over to the right and walk them over to the left. And to the right and to the left. Back to center. Lifting the tailbone up. Extend the crown forward. Think halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, we'll slowly roll up. Kind of ragdoll, let everything hang until you're standing nice and tall. Nice. We're going to inhale, take the arms up, reach for the sky. And exhale, right hand down, left arm up. And then inhale, lift. And exhale, left hand down, right arm up. And inhale, lift. And exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest, look forward. A little bit of a back bend here. Elbows wide, pull them back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step it back to plank. And then to downward facing dog. Nice. All right, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it forward into lizard. Spike the heel back, reach the crown forward. And then slide that foot back up, three-legged dog. And bend the knee, stack the hip. So we're letting that right foot fall back towards the left side. Really working to open the hips to the side. Pressing into both palms evenly. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, release it down. Nice. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, shifting forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it up into lizard. Spike the heel back, reach the crown forward. Inhale, exhale, left leg back up, three-legged dog, and then stack the hips. So let the foot fall back, turn the hips to the side, maybe look under your left arm, pressing into both palms evenly. Inhale, lift that left leg up, and release it down, downward facing dog. Lower the knees, take them out wide, send the hips back, extended child's pose. And lift up out of the palms, so you're kind of tenting your palms coming up onto your fingers. And find that nice stretch through the shoulders. relief for the wrists. And you can relax your arms down, rotate your wrists if it feels good. All right, going through that little flow one more time. We're going to come back up and find downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Healing that tailbone up, finding your foundation, going through your checklist for your down dog. Clawing into your fingers, taking your chest towards your thighs, anchoring your heels toward the mat. Tailbone lifting up. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, shift it forward, knee to tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it up to lizard. Spiking the heel back, reaching the crown forward. Find all the length you can. And then take it back up, three-legged dog. And then stack the hips, so letting the foot fall back. If you want to keep going, let that toe come all the way down. Take your arm up, find wild thing. Lift your hips up. Kind of a cross between a side plank and a back bend. Lift your chest, lift your hips, and we'll unwind that. Take that right foot back up, three-legged dog, and release it down, downward facing dog. Tailbone lifts up. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it up into lizard. Find your focus. Find your length. Then on the next inhale, kick it back up, three-legged dog. And exhale, your foot falls back. Stack your hips if you want to keep going. Toes come all the way down. Arm goes up overhead. Hips lift. Open through your chest. Pressing into your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwind it. Send that left foot back up, three-legged dog. And take it down. Bend your knees a lot. Look forward. Take a walk. Hop or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Drop your hips down. Take your hands up, chair pose. Dropping those hips, you can walk your feet together, arch to arch, or keep them hip distance apart, yogi's choice. We're going to press up out of this. So press into those feet, push yourself up, reach for the sky, and sit back down. And inhale, press up. And exhale, sit down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, sit. And inhale, lift. And exhale, sit. And inhale. And exhale. Hold. Bring your palms into heart center. Breathe. Maybe you drop your hips a little lower. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back up and float the hands down, mountain pose. All right, we're going to turn and step the feet out nice and wide. And so your toes are going to turn in slightly, pressing into the outside edges of your feet. And then take your arms out wide. So a good rule of thumb is to try to stack your wrists over your ankles. So your legs are out wide enough that they're aligned. So if that feels good for you, that's great. If you need to come in or out a little bit, no worries. No right or wrong. There's just finding what works in your body. So we're going to take the left hand down, take the right arm up, and we're going to turn and reach that right hand down towards the left foot, and left arm comes up. So we're in a twist. Your hand can be on your ankle or your foot. Left arm reaching up for the sky. And we're going to unwind that, come back up to center, arms wide. And left arm up and all the way around, cartwheeling it down, finding that foot, right arm up. And then we're going to lift back up, arms wide. Take your arms up, star pose. So feet out, arms out. And then we're going to take the arms straight up for the sky and reach them forward. So this is a halfway lift in a wide-legged stance, reaching the hands forward, reaching the crown of the head forward, reaching the tail back. And then come all the way down, forward fold. So here, if you need a block, you could take a block. If you want to hold your ankles or your calves, you could. If you want to bring your hands in line with your feet, you could. Lots of options here. Relax the head down. And we'll walk the hands over to the right. Both hands reach over. If you use your left hand to grab hold of the foot or the ankle, you'll feel a stretch here on the left side of the body. You can actually use that traction to get a deeper stretch from the hip, through the shoulder, all the way to the opposite ankle. And then we'll walk the hands across, find the same thing on the other side. Bringing your head towards your knee. And then we'll come back to center. Relax the head down. If you want to take your feet a little wider, maybe you can bring the top of your head all the way to the mat. If you want to, we can practice a little headstand. If you don't want to, you could stay here. You could play with variations here in this wide-legged forward fold. But I'm going to turn here so that you could see better. My feet out nice and wide. Bringing my head down. Now take my hands out. Bring my knees in to my triceps. And I'm already in a headstand. If you want a pillow under your head, that's an option. From here, if you want to really reach one foot up to the sky, maybe the other foot, and come out of it as you're ready. And then you can just stay in that wide-legged forward fold if you like. Playtime with headstand. Relax your head. And then we'll inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. And inhale, halfway lift, take your hands to your waistline, and rise all the way up to stand. We'll turn the toes out, heels in, and come into horse pose or goddess pose. Arms in goal post, knees out, toes out. So sometimes what happens is the knees come in. So we want to open the hips, so you want to open those knees out, and if you look down, you want to see your toes, your big toes, inside your knees. If your knees are turned in, you'll see your feet outside your knees. So working to open the hips. Inhale. Exhale, tilt to your left. And inhale. And exhale, tilt to your right. And inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, belly in, pelvic floor lifts to the left. Last time to the right. Good. We're going to stand up tall. So press into those feet. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, squat it down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And hold. Hold it here. Nice. We're going to turn the right toes in. Turn the left toes out. And we're in warrior 2. Pushing into the outside edge of that right foot. Sitting into that left leg. And we'll reverse warrior and warrior two. And straighten the front knee, come up and come back down. And lift and lower. 3 more times. Lift, lower, nice and strong, lift, lower, 1 more, lift, warrior two, nice job. Turn the right toes out, turn the left toes in, warrior two to the other side. And inhale, straighten the front knee, lift, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, belly in, pelvic floor lifts. 1 more lift, and down, good job. Turn the toes in, arms out wide. Then we'll take heel toe our way in. So toe heel, all the way back to center, mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back and down, find your posture. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your hips down, take your arms up, chair pose. Hips sitting back, arms reaching out in front or up, trying to lift your bicep up towards your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up, lift to the sky. Sit back down, we'll pulse. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall. Woo! And release it down. Mountain pose. All right, stepping to the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, take the right knee up, and we'll step it back into a high lunge. Arms up, reaching for the sky. And exhale, take those hands down, find lizard. Spiking that heel back, reaching the crown forward. And then maybe we lower the knee. Maybe we come all the way down into the forearms. Squeeze the left knee in towards the shoulder so your left leg is active. If you want to drop the left knee out to the side, come onto the outside edge of that foot. It's another stretch for the hip. Find what works in your body. That one is actually easy for me because my hips are pretty open, but squeezing it in is harder. So maybe you challenge yourself, maybe you find what's easier. Just paying attention to your body. Then we'll come back up onto the hands, curl the back toes under, lift that foot up, three-legged dog, and bend the knees, stack the hips. Option for wild thing. Lift, lift, lift. Find your reach, find your hips up. Best and most beautiful wild thing. And then we'll unwind it, left foot back up, three-legged dog, and right left foot down. Bend your knees a lot, make your way to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, mountain. Okay, other side, we're going to lift the left knee. And then with balance, with control, slowly reach it back, find your high lunge. Reaching up. And then we'll take the hands down inside the foot, find your lizard. Toes come all the way out to the edge. Turned out slightly. And then if you like, lower the knee. Come onto the forearms. Squeezing the right knee in towards the shoulder. Or maybe dropping the right knee out to the side. Finding what works for your body. Taking a couple breath cycles to kind of settle into the posture. And then we'll come back up onto the hands, curl the back toes under, and send that foot up, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Maybe you come into wild thing. Lifting those hips, clawing into the fingers. Reach, reach, reach. And we'll unwind it. Take that foot back up, three-legged dog. And take it down, downward dog. Nice job. Lower the knees. Take them out wide. Send the hips back, extended child's pose. Think about melting the glutes back towards the heels as you relax your head down. Two more breath cycles here. All right, we're going to lift the hips up. Take the left hand to the left center of the mat. Take the right arm up, reach for the sky. And then thread the needle, right arm under the bridge of the left. Come to lie on the right side of the head. Press into your left hand. Open your chest and torso to the side. Twisting through your spine, your back, opening through your collar. Well, opening through your shoulder. If you want to take your hand to the small of your back, you could do that. And then work to open the shoulder and collar on the left side. And then if you wanted to take your hand all the way, find a bind by grabbing the inside of your right thigh and use that traction to pull that shoulder back even more. Squeezing the shoulder blade in towards the spine. Opening through the shoulder. And then we'll unwind that. Take the hand next to the face, press up. Take the right arm back up to the sky. And then the right hand comes down, right center, left arm up, reach. And then exhale, thread the needle. Pressing into your right hand, open through your chest, turning your torso to the side, turning your chest to the side as much as you can. Maybe your right hand comes to the small of your back. Maybe it reaches around and finds the inside of the thigh for a bind. Open your chest, open your collar, pull your shoulder blade back. And then we're going to inhale, take the right arm back up. And exhale, take it down next to the face. Lift the left arm up, reach. And exhale, take it down. Nice. So we're going to take the knees together, swing the feet off to one side, any side, and we're going to come to sit. We're going to find some Navasana variations here. So heels down, lifting the chest, lifting up out of this. So straight back here. So we're lifting up out of it. And then maybe lift one foot and then the other, but don't let yourself collapse here. Really work to keep that chest lifted. And you can point the toes and flex and point and flex. Squeeze the knees together. Doesn't mean they're touching, but you're energetically squeezing them toward each other like you have a block. In fact, if you have a block and you want to use it, you could bring it between your thighs and squeeze. Lifting your chest. And then maybe tap your toes and lift and tap and lift and tap and lift. Working to keep your back straight, working to keep your chest lifted. 4 and 3 and 2 and hold. And take the arms up. Maybe you straighten the legs. And keep that chest lifted and squeeze it in. And lift and reach. And squeeze it in. And lift and reach. Squeeze it in. Here's our boat pose. Lift Navasana. and squeeze and lift and squeeze. And if this is too much for you, you can stay here. Lift and squeeze it in. Good. Relax. Take the block out if you have it. And maybe you hold on to your shins. All right, we're going to go from boat to low boat. So we're going to take the hands out, take the feet out. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Working it, working it, working it as best you can. Squeeze and lift. And lower. And 3. And 2. And 1. And lower all the way down. Take the arms up overhead, reaching for the sky or reaching up overhead. Point the toes, flex the feet, and point and flex. Point and flex. Rotate the ankles one way and then the other. Rotate your wrists one way and then the other. And we'll pull the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. And then we'll switch. Pull the left knee into the chest. And pull the right knee in so both knees are pulled in. Rocking a little side to side, massage your back. And then we'll take the left foot down, take the right leg, cross it over, and take your right hand to your right thigh and gently push it away. Just gently. You can pull your left heel in a little closer. And then use the muscle of your left leg, your left quad, to lift and pull that knee in. So you're stretching your right glutes. Flex both feet. Maybe now you thread the needle, pull the leg in a little more. Straighten the left leg. Find your hamstring stretch. Pull the toes towards your knee. And we'll release that foot down. Release the right foot down. Left ankle crosses over the right leg. Left hand, gently press that left leg away. Opening that hip. Maybe you can pull the right foot in a little more. Make adjustments as you need to. And then using your right leg, muscle, 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 pull that foot, that leg in. So your left glute is feeling a stretch. And maybe you thread the needle and pull your right hamstring in. And you can straighten the right leg, point and flex, get that hamstring stretch. And relax it down all the way to the mat. Feet hip distance apart, knees to the left and up, and to the right and up and to the left. So just right and left. So we're getting a little bit of a twist, but we're also kind of massaging the glutes, the butt cheeks, as you rock side to side. And then start to let your feet slide out as you rock side to side until they're all the way out long. Windshield wiper your feet. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. Sternum lifting up. Hands on your hip points. And I invite you to take your right hand to your heart and keep your left hand on your hip. And just feel your body underneath your hands. Feel the warmth of your hands on your body. Feel your chest rise as you breathe. Feel your belly button fall in towards your spine as you exhale. And then bring both hands to your belly. Give your belly some love. No matter how you feel about your belly, and we all probably have some toxic thoughts about our belly, we're going to let that go. We're going to appreciate our bellies. Big belly breath. Feel your belly rise as you inhale. A lot of your core muscles are in your belly, letting you stand up, letting you sit up, letting you balance, keeping you from falling over. Those muscles are in there working hard, whether you know it or not. And let's inhale, take the hands up to the sky, reach. And exhale, left arm over right. Give yourself a hug. Find your shoulder blades. Lift your elbows toward your chin. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, right arm over left, reach around. And inhale, lift. And exhale, float those hands down, palms up. Relax the shoulders, breathe. Your best and most beautiful Shavasana for this one wild and precious life. To just notice how you feel. To let go of what's no longer serving you. To release any toxic thoughts you have, any negative self-criticism about anything from whether or not you can do a headstand to whether or not your hips are open to what your belly's like. Let it go. Appreciate your body for all it does for you. Give yourself an attaboy or an attagirl for showing up for yourself today. It's a great thing to show up for yourself on a regular basis, to come to your mat for your at-home yoga practice where no one's judging, no one's watching. You just get to do what feels good and learn more about your body and what you're capable of and increase what you're capable of. And then it's all a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll end our practice here. Namaste.